Hi there, Kelvin here from Wordpress Help. In this video we're going to be doing a fresh setup of WordPress on a domain that doesn't currently have a WordPress setup. And the domain I'm going to be using is 1kmn.net. In my FTP, as you can see here, I don't have a fresh WordPress setup. What you do is you go into your cPanel, and at the very bottom of your cPanel is an area called Software/Services. And now in here they used to have something called Fantastico, but they've done away with it for reasons unknown to me. But this method using the quick install is much better than any of the Fantastico setups, in that when you do a quick install setup of WordPress and you set it up correctly, it will automatically update your WordPress flawlessly without any problems regarding having to do backups and that. It does it by itself. What you do is you click on the quick install. It'll bring you to this page, and the first time you go here, this area here that says enable global automatic upgrades will be unchecked. I recommend that you check it, and it will save it. And then from there you go over to the blog software and click on WordPress. This just tells you where the WordPress download is coming from, as well as the version that it is going to be installing. Click continue, and it'll bring you to this area here. Now if you're doing the install in your root directory, namely in the public HTML, then you do not have to put anything in this field here. Just leave it blank. If you are putting a blog on a domain that has stuff on the root directory and you'd like to create something like blog, you can do so, but make sure that the name that you're going to be using for that subdirectory does not exist. Repeat, does not exist on here, because the quick install will create it. So if I wanted to create a separate subdirectory with a WordPress blog installation on it, then I would just type in blog and it would automatically create the subdirectory and do the install in there. But we're going to be doing it in the root directory. Now take a quick look at this, because after this WP test there's an index.html, and this is the index.html. It's just a blank page. There's no code in it whatsoever, and I do that for security reasons, but you don't have to worry about that. And there's a PHP info.php, which I'm not sure what that means, but there's nothing after it, and you'll notice after the WordPress install that this will change. So let's go over here. We're going to do the install. Enable automatic upgrades. Make sure that that's checked. Put in your admin email address. Now the best way to do that is to go into your manage installations, and what I'm going to do here is control left click, and that'll open a new tab, and then go to manage installations. That way you're still on this setup area here, and then you want to click on the back to control panel. Now from here you want to go into your email accounts, and you want to create a new email account. Okay, there's no emails found on this domain, so what I'm going to do is create one just called admin. Put in a password. If you want to put in your own password, you can put it in there, or you can do the password generator, and all you have to do is click the generate password to find one that you like, and make sure that you copy it and save it on a text document on your computer, or on a piece of paper somewhere. Click on this and hit the use password. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put my own password in here. There we go. And you can leave it at 250 megabyte, or you can set it to unlimited, whatever your hosting allows, and then hit create account. Okay, now this is the email address that we're going to use for the quick install. So you paste that into your admin email area, put the blog title. Let's just name this one test blog. And with WordPress, because there's millions and millions, hundreds of millions of people that use WordPress, there are a lot of hackers out there that try to gain access to your site just to destroy it, just for the heck of it. So one of the things that a lot of people do is put the admin user as admin, and that's a bad thing to do, because that's half of the battle of getting into the back office of your WordPress site already taken care of. So what I recommend is that you change the user admin and change it to something that you want, like not your name, but maybe what the test blog is. So test blog admin, something difficult that the robots or the software that the hackers use to try to gain access to your site will not be able to figure out. And then I'm going to put my name and then hit install. This only takes a few seconds and it'll go through. There we go, and we're done. Now what this has done is it's created a database for the WordPress site, and it's installed all the operating systems that you need. Okay, copy this password, because this is a temporary password. So I just go onto it with my mouse, double click on it, and it'll highlight just the password. Right click, hit copy, and your username is testblogadmin. So remember that, or whatever username you used, remember that. Write it down somewhere at home. And to gain access to it, you want to go to http:// your domain name /wp-admin. And I'm just going to click on this link that they conveniently supply. It'll open a new tab and it'll bring you to the login page. And I named it test blog admin, and then I go down to the password and I Control and V, or I can right click and paste. Okay, and then hit login. I don't want to remember this because we're going to automatically go into the user area and go to your profile. Now at the bottom of your profile you're going to have new password, repeat new password. This is so that you can automatically change your password. I'm going to change mine. Put it in a second time for verification. Update profile. Yes, I want to remember it this time, and we're good to go. So we have effectively set up a new blog. So as you saw, I had a blank page when I did that, went and checked the domain. And the reason I had that blank page was because I had the index.html in here. So I just removed it, and now when I go to visit site, it comes up with the WordPress site. So there you have it. We've installed the WordPress, and it doesn't look like much right now, but that's because it's a blank WordPress site, and we're going to be modifying it and adding content to it, adding plugins to this particular blog, and continue building on it and showing you how to do things using this blog. So until next time, this is Kelvin from WordPress Help signing off. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye for now.